Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. I know you have been waiting for this show, and it is exactly 7:37 p.m. Tonight, wherever you're watching from. Welcome so much to the show. My name is Mwanampai, and this is TVL News. And as we have said before, it's all about the MAKUENI next governor, MAKUENI County next governor. And you're watching us live from Machakos Town in TVL News Studios. And I said my name is Mwanampai. It is my pleasure to invite and welcome you so much to the live show tonight. You can leave your comment on the discussion because it's all about MAKUENI County, who will be the next governor come 2022. So far, so good. 6 candidates have shown interest on the seat. Starting with one, Mutula Jr., the current senator, MAKUENI County, absolute 9 good years as a senator in MAKUENI County. He has said, I will be joining the race for the seat in MAKUENI County. We still have Rose Museo, the women representative, so that the sitting already leaders, in leadership sitting leaders, Rose Museo is still on the race. She said, I am good at it. I can do it and I can make it in MAKUENI. And former legislator Philip Kaloki, professor himself, all the way from MAKUENI, that is Kibwezi East, Professor Kaloki, the man who has transformed and shown a lot of transformation in terms of health. When you talk about KMTC in MAKUENI, Professor Kaloki is still in the race. Don't forget another professor from Kaiti constituency, that is Professor Mutisya, all the way from Kaiti. Basically, all the 6 constituencies in MAKUENI, there is a candidate. And the man himself, they call him the business mogul. I talk about Lloyd Masika. He's back. In 2017, he vied with Professor Mutisya, deputizing him. But now Professor Mutisya and Lloyd Masika are in the race, battling it out. Don't forget, it's all about who is the next governor for MAKUENI County come 2022. And we talked about Mbone with Mutula Jr. We talked about Kaiti with Professor Mutisya and Kibwezi West with Patrick Musimba, another man to watch in the race come 2022. All about MAKUENI, because basically Professor Kivutha Kibwana will be out. He will be exiting the leadership of MAKUENI County. Who will be the next governor? It's all about the next governor in MAKUENI County. Remember, you can leave your comment. Tunazungumza lugha zote tatu, but manake lugha zote tatu. It's all about MAKUENI County. Tunazungumza lugha ya Kiingereza kama uko sawa kwa lugha ya Kiingereza, kama ni kwa lugha ya Kikamba na pia kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. Manake wawaniaji 6 tayari wamejitokeza kuweza kuwania kiti hiki cha ugavana katika kaunti ya MAKUENI, ikiwa ni Professor Philip Kaloki akitokea maeneo ya Kibwezi Mashariki ama Kibwezi East, na vile akitokea Patrick Musimba kutoka Kibwezi West ambaye pia ni mbunge mara 2. Na isitoshe pia yupo mwakilishi wa wanawake Rose Museo, pia amesema kwamba pia naye anatosha kuongoza katika kiti cha ugavana katika kaunti ya MAKUENI. Katika eneo bunge la Kaiti pia yupo Professor Mutisya ambaye pia amesema kwamba mimi ninatosha kuweza kuongoza katika kaunti hii ya MAKUENI. Tukielekea kule Mboni, seneta wa MAKUENI Mutula Jr. amesema pia mimi ni wakati wangu wa kuweza kuwania kiti katika kaunti ya MAKUENI. Je, unafikiria nani anatosha? Isitoshe, mfanya biashara mashuhuri one and only one Lloyd Masika is back. Anasema pia na mimi ninatosha kuwa gavana wa kaunti ya MAKUENI baada ya kuondoka kwa gavana wa sasa ambaye amehudumu kwa miaka 2, Professor Kivutha Kibwana. Who do you think is the best candidate in MAKUENI 2022? Baada ukiangalia Patrick Musimba amekuwa ni mbunge mara 2 kule Kibwezi West na amekuwa ni independent candidate. The man who has beaten all the big parties in Okambani, Wiper named them, is Patrick Musimba, a man to watch. He has beaten Wiper twice, the late Kalembendile trial, but he could not outsmart this man, Patrick Musimba. And maybe perhaps he said he's going for the top seat. So what about Patrick Musimba, the man from Kibwezi West? Don't forget about the women representative, Rose Museo. She's also going for the top seat in MAKUENI County. It's all about managerial. What do you think? Can she make it? Leave a comment and tell us where you're watching from. And the man who has done it all about the KMTC. KMTC, when we talk about matters health, I talk about Professor Philip Kaloki. The man behind the KMTC is Professor Philip Kaloki. He has done it again. He has done it not once, not twice. Don't forget about the KMTC Makindo, KMTC KMTC Kilongo, and all the KMTC in MAKUENI. It's all about the man Philip Kaloki. He's also in the race for MAKUENI governorship seat. Yuko ndani ya kinyang'anyiro hiki cha MAKUENI. Unafikiri kwamba Kaloki pia anaweza? We'll also be talking about that. And also the man himself, it's all about business. Lloyd Masika pia yupo ndani. Mwaka 2017 aliweza kuwania kiti hiki na hakuweza kushinda. Akiwa na Profesa Mutisya waliweza kuwania wakaanguka. Unafikiria pia mmoja wao safari hii ataweza? Just the leadership about MAKUENI, kiti cha ugavana, unafikiria nani ataweza kuweza? We'll be talking more about this. I'll be sharing our thoughts, and to make it happen tonight, tuko na watu kadhaa ambao wanafahamika zaidi katika kaunti ya MAKUENI masuala ya kisiasa, na pia wanafahamu na kuweza kujua mengi kuhusiana na siasa zetu za hapa MAKUENI, na tutakuwa na wageni ambao tutazungumza na wao moja kwa moja kuweza kusikia na kufahamu aswa wao wanasema namna gani kuhusiana na hawa ambao wameweza kujitokeza katika kaunti ya MAKUENI. Na tukianzia na mwanzo kabisa, tutakuwa na jamaa ambao tutakuwa tunazungumza naye hapa. Nataka tumpatie nafasi tukiwa tunazungumza naye atuelezee vipi anahisi vipi. Tutakuwa na Dan Mtetezi akizungumza kuhusiana na Philip Kaloki. Your submission will be coming up shortly. Vile vile tutakuwa na engineer Mutevu, tutakuwa vile vile na Isaac Wambua ambaye anasema it's all about Musimba, nobody else but Musimba is the man to go. That's according to Isaac Wambua. We'll be telling us why do you think it's all about Musimba. Na vile vile Senator Ngula ambaye ni youth president. Huyu jamaa amejenga mpaka ofisi kule kwake. The only man the only man ambaye amejenga ofisi kwake all about MAKUENI. And Chalo Mumo, majority leader kutoka MAKUENI County, pia alikuwa anazungumza naye na wengineo wengi ili kuweza kufahamu na kuweza kujua aswa unafikiria nani ambaye anakuwa ama ana uwezo zaidi wa kuwa governor katika kaunti ya MAKUENI. Samson Mutinda unasema Musimba Press Express tupo ndani kabisa. Martin Mutua, I'm in for Musimba. Musimba is the guy to go. Kimandi Katua, Musimba aitikiti ya gavana, okay, kulingana na yeye, bado kumekuwa na fununu kwamba pia anaitisha. Junior is the next to campaign kingpin. This is Kimandi Katua. All right. Arbanas Kioko, competition in between Professor Kaloki and Senator Mutula Kilonzo. Okay? Who do you think is the man to beat? Nakasha unasema okay, you are following, na wengineo wengi ambao wanazidi kufuatilia. Who do you think is the man in 2022? Dan Mtetezi unasema tupo ndani, na Mutua Mwevu upo ndani. You're still also watching and following us this evening. Who do you think is the best man? 6 of them, 1 woman, 1 lady, and 6 men battling it out in 2022. We don't know whether other countries will join before 2022 or it will be 6. But who do you think is the best one for MAKUENI come 2022? Who do you think is the best, is the man to beat? Who is the man to watch? Leave your comments. Weka comment yako pale, tuambie unatutazama kutoka wapi. Tumesema tutumia lugha zote tatu. You can do it in Kamba, Swahili, ama English, because the county understands the 3 of the languages are being spoken there very well. Arbanas Kiogo, Professor Kaloki is more than a complete leader. Go Professor Kaloki. Who do you think is the man to beat? Who is the man to watch in 2022? Join us live on Facebook, TVL News, and you can also share the live streaming so that other people can join in and we kick the conversation in a special way this evening. I said my name is Monampai. We are hosted tonight in this show. Anasema Amos Nziu, it is either Musimba wins or his opponents fail. Okay, good one. Anasema lazima awe ni Musimba. Who do you think is the man to beat in this competition? I said 6 of them have shown interest, 1 lady and 6 men, starting with 2 professors, and that's Professor Emmanuel Mutisya, all the way from Kaiti constituency. And another professor, the man they are talking about, Professor Kaloki, the man behind the successful KMTC in MAKUENI, the man from Kibwezi East, Professor Kaloki. They are talking about him. Right? And don't forget, the man who has won twice, independent candidate, Patrick Musimba, has shown interest. Do you think Musimba can beat all of them? It's all about you. What's your take at this evening? And all from Boni, the man who took over from his father, Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., has shown interest. It is public. I will be going for the top seat in MAKUENI County. Who do you think is the man to beat? Who do you think is the man who will make it happen in MAKUENI County after Kivuta Kibwana is out? For the top seat in MAKUENI County. Kibwana amefanya a lot in MAKUENI in terms of health. Already, the basics are there. It's all about policy and making MAKUENI County great, because the basics have been done by Professor Kivula, the first governor of MAKUENI, for 10 years. But now we are going about the policy. Who do you think is the best policy maker and who can transform MAKUENI County into a reality of development? We have been talking about development. We have been saying one of the best counties. But now, after 10 years of Professor Kivula Kibwana, who do you think is the man to beat? Asema Moffat Mutuku for MP. Okay, you're on the offside. We're not talking about the for MP tonight. Shadrach na tuna muinenga mwana, but Kivasu must go home. Now Kivasu ndiye. Wewe kana na Kivasu milaba. Okay. Mambo ya Kivasu. Aki Kenyans don't disappoint, okay? Kenyans don't disappoint. You give us over love, honestly. Do you know you know governor wa MAKUENI? You know governor wa MAKUENI. Ni Mutula Kilonzo, ni Professor Kaloki, ni Professor Mutisya, ni Lloyd Masika, kanani Ross Museo, kana Patrick Musimba. You ngewa ya kivazo, honestly. Anyway, kila mtu ana stare yake. Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Lawrence Mateka, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can share the podcast so that other people can listen and can at least give their contribution on what we'll be talking about. Mwelekezi wangu ukipata nafasi, you can tell, or you can bring one of the people to submit on this issue tonight, waweze tuanze show hapa na tuweze kuzungumza. Okay, Shadrach Nzola Tunes. Okay, huyo ni mtu wa Kivasu from Boni. Augustine, Professor Emmanuel Mutisya is the governor. Wewe unasema kama it's all about Emmanuel Mutisya is the governor in MAKUENI, and I'm waiting my director hapa anipatie mtu wa kwanza kabisa tuweze kuzungumza. Anaambia, who do you feel, how do you think the best one for MAKUENI come 2022? Komu Moffat Mutuku. Okay. Naona kila mtu hapa sasa ameanza kuleta mtu wake. Amos unasema it's either Musimba ama opponents wakae. Okay, anasema Kalbula anasema Kaloki twende nalo. Okay, that is Luba anasema Kaloki twende nalo. Okay, who do you think is the best one? Okay, Lawrence Mateka anasema Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is the guy to watch. He has a structure. When you talk about MAKUENI senator, alikwamba akona ofisi kila mahali. Kupata senator sio ngumu, imekuwa ni rahisi sana. Okay, so akiwa governor it will be okay. That is Christine. Okay, thank you Christine. Usu mukwita Mutisya when no. Kimandi Katua ve mundu wetu wa Professor Mutisya all the way from Kaiti constituency. Between Kaiti na Kilome in the border. That's Professor Mutisya. Nenda kile cha governor katika county ya Makueni. Okay? Junior is the next governor. Makueni. Komo. That is Komo. All right. MKJ all through and Kivasu must go home. When Kivasu go neki and water. What has Kivasu done to you guys? Anyway, ingawazi Kivasu kana ine sio tunene yulu wa Makueni ula ekwenda ekavana. Muimbithi ava na Mutula atavwe ndi school fees ambe kundumea ngilimbau nikenda twende. Okay, senator we mundu wetie 20,000 asienda ivete school fees. I don't know. Anyway, manda namba senator nundo senator no bingi ofisi kila bandu katika county ya Makueni na no kwata enda bu katika ofisi ma senator no tele kana mundu. Just go to the senator's office in Makueni County. There are so many, whether in Nguni, whether in Wote, whether in Kitise, you'll get the offices of the senator Makueni and you'll be assisted on the matter. James Mwendwa Rose Museo anataka kuwa governor ama anataka kuwa too famous? Interesting one. Rose Museo anataka kuwa governor ama anataka kuwa famous? Kumbuka amekuwa for 2 terms kama women rep. It has just become another joke of the day. Not everybody anapaswa kuwa hivyo. Hello Evans Nguthi. Wasema hello, you're watching Open Planet. Asante sana Evans. I thank you so much. Na pia sasa mwelekezi wangu ukianza kunipatia wale watu ambao tulikuwa tumeinvite kwa show, itakuwa sawa kabisa. They can join. I'm ready to have a talk with them this evening. They can have their positions so that we keep the conversation this evening. Who do you think is the best come Makueni 2022? Kiti cha gavana. Professor Emmanuel Mutisya, Rose Museo, Professor Kaloki, Professor Mutisya, Senator Mutula Kilonzo, Musimba, and Lloyd Masika. 6 of them, 1 lady and 6 men. All of them, they are saying it's all about Makueni County come 2022. Who do you think is the best candidate? Sema governor ni MK Junior. Kivasu akalime 2022. John Wambua. Mwika ni na Kivasu hata. John Wambua, watu ambao you seem to be so bitter with Kivasu. What has Kivasu done to you? Moses Mwema Junior for governor. Okay, na pia you can tell us your location. By the way, tell us your location where you are watching. Nicholas Nzioko anasema Mutula Kilonzo Junior is not only the incoming governor, God willing, but also a presidential material. Comparing his leadership acumen with these others could be the joke of the millennium. Zioka Nicholas. Unasema Mutula Kilonzo is not just a governor. It will be even a presidential material later. Okay, it's all about who will be the governor come 2022. Anasema Kagwi Nguru, anasema MK Tosha. Unasema kama Mutula Kilonzo Junior is the man to be come 2022. Timo Mutua unasema Kaloki wa maendeleo. Kaloki ni wamundo wa maendeleo. MG Francis unasema mimi sijui nani atakuwa governor, lakini Veva Mutheu David Yekivutha for president 2022. Okay, we're not talking about the presidential candidate in 2022. Mimi sijui nani, lakini unasema Kivutha kibwana utavitwe ni Veva Mutheu. How now? I don't know. Timo Mutua unasema okay, Timo naona kidogo imepita, acha nijaribu kurudi nyuma, mwelekezo naona ameenda mbio sana. Unasema Makueni needs a very sober mind this time round na manager for that matter from Makindo ni Kigs. Okay, Timo Mutua unasema watching from Kambo, Kaloki Tosha all the way from Kambo, anasema Kaloki Tosha. Timo Mutua, okay. Kaloki wa Maende, okay. Who do you think is the guy to beat in 2022? Mwingine anasema ni nani huyo? Ni Kaloki, ni Timo Mutua, okay. Anasema Kimandi Katua anasema kama mundu mukwita Mutisya alo mwenende na ikwatia ovo wake somo. That is Kimandi Katua, okay. Maoni yako wengine anasema kwamba ni Mutula Kilonzo Junior, the only potential candidate for Makueni County governor come 2022. We need Kaloki to go back to university also lecture our students. Kaloki ewa aisukulu ekegara akasome dhien. It's all about Makueni. FD Francis, thank you so much. I'm watching from Nairobi. I'm on kagwi Kaloki atagwin ndesa kwamuka ndisa kwamuka kumugunia kula. Okay, that is Kagwi Ngure. Unasema no to Kaloki. Who do you think the best candidate for MAKUENI? Unasema Timo Motoa Kaloki. Timoni zia niena agumwezi ya Kaloki ni mbingi no mundomwe. Okay, Musyoka Emmanuel Mutisya for MAKUENI governor 2022. Others are just names. Emmanuel Musyoka from Changa. Changa is in where? Kaiti or ni Kilome? In between there. Okay, Changa I think is in Kilome. Kilome Kaiti the border. Okay, Kimandi Katua anasema ala mu ya mbeze si Kaloki. Kuweni ready kumrudishia pesa yake sababu ataanguka. Okay, Dan Mutetezi is here. Let me speak to Dan Mutetezi this evening. Dan Mutetezi vipi?
Poa sana.
Umesikia hiyo maneno?
Nasikia kabisa. Unanipata?
What do you think is the best candidate for MAKUENI governor seat?
The best candidate for governor come next year to my side.
Yes.
Professor Kaloki is more than qualified.
Nikki?
Professor Kaloki, for number one,
yes,
is very competent.
Uh-huh.
He's a resource mobilizer.
Uh-huh.
He has international networks.
Mm-hmm. When you talk about resource mobilizer, what are you talking about? Can you go deep on that?
For instance,
mm-hmm,
during his tenure as the chairman KMTC,
yes,
there is no single governor in Kenya.
Yes.
Most of the MPs in Kenya,
uh-huh,
he has had an appointment with them,
mm-hmm,
talking to them about KMTCs,
mm-hmm,
and quite a good number of them have agreed to have KMTCs in their backyards.
Yes.
For instance, in MAKUENI,
mm-hmm,
in MAKUENI, we have got more than 6 KMTCs.
In South,
We have got Mboni,
mm-hmm,
which is in my own place, Tawa.
mm-hmm,
We have got Wote.
yes.
We have got Makindu,
mm-hmm,
Mutiambai. I mean, what do you call that? Mutiambua.
Mutiambua.
Yes, Mutiambua.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have one in Kilungu.
Nunguni.
Yeah, Nunguni.
Yes.
All these KMTCs were brought because of Professor Kaloki, a special attribute in resource mobilization. And oh yes, he has been moving all over, meeting MPs, talking to them about the need to have a KMTC in their region, the way it will improve economy of that region.
Yes.
So they partner with MPs in terms of CDF.
Mm-hmm.
Then he uses his mandate as the chairman to bring the what do you call it? The paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
The paperwork and all the structures regarding KMTCs from his board.
So you think Kaloki is the best candidate just because of KMTC?
That is number one. You know, I've talked about resource mobilization. I was supporting my point in resource mobilization. Yes, in fact, Professor Kaloki is the best state appointee
mm-hmm,
in President Uhuru's government. Because not only in MAKUENI,
yes,
you heard of President Uhuru Kenyatta himself appraising Professor Kaloki because of before Kaloki came in, there were about 28 KMTCs in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
And now we have 71 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, between just a span of not more than 8 months, 8 years.
Okay.
Number two. Professor Kaloki has international networks. He has been in US. Yes, been in US. Yes, so a governor, when you are a governor, you must be able to network with international communities. Because Makueni County is one of the poorest counties we have in Ukambani, even in Kenya. The issue of water, I mean, do you know how many households have water connectivity in their households?
So what has Kaloki done in terms of water?
Okay, he has not done much, but I'm talking about when he becomes the governor, he can mobilize, he can network, so that every constituency can have adequate water supply.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Number three.
Yes, number 3.
When Professor Kaloki was the MP for the larger Kibwezi constituency,
yes,
he managed to initiate some new schools.
Endelea na kupata.
He bought school buses for those schools.
Yes.
He dug boreholes for some schools. So he did a lot when he was the KMTC for the larger Kibwezi constituency.
And why did he fail? Mara mbili akaanguka, akatishwa governor akashia MP akaanguka.
Okay, you know, every election here has its own political matrix. For instance, 2013. Hello.
Nakupata, endelea nakupata.
2013, Professor Kaloki was the Wiper gubernatorial candidate.
Yes.
And he managed over 60,000 votes.
Yes.
Against Professor Kivutha Kibwana. But it was just a name that he was on Wiper ticket, but the deep state in Wiper was supporting Governor Kibwana, including the late Senator Mutula, senior. Yeah, they were for Kibwana.
Okay.
Then he had that challenge of running mate. You know, his running mate dropped at the last minute, at the last hour. So eventually, he ended up chasing somebody for deputy.
Okay.
And he settled for Sumwenzo, who was a very, very weak candidate. And
so that might be the reason why he failed.
Yes, he had a very weak deputy. Very weak deputy. Yes.
Okay, Dan, wacha nipate mtu mwingine anipatie some visions zingine because you talked about Professor Kaloki. Let's get another person to give us about another candidate, and then we'll kick the conversation from there.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Let's have Engineer Mutevu. And see Isaac Wambua. Let's have Isaac.
Yes.
Vipi?
Poa sana.
Naomba upunguze sauti, nasikia kuna feedback kidogo hapo. Okay, tuendelee. Vipi? Una support na kwa governor wa Makueni?
Niko salama. My name is Isaac Wambua.
Yes, Isaac Wambua. Who do you think is the best candidate of Makueni?
I don't think. I am 100% sure of the best governor for Makueni. The CEO in this county is Patrick Musimba, the current member of parliament. Yes, the current member of parliament, Kibwezi West constituency.
Yes.
Yes.
Why Musimba?
Yeah. So briefly, basing my opinions from my good friend Dan Potezi, who is supporting Kaloki because Kaloki has gone to the US.
Yes.
And who is also supporting Kaloki because Kaloki bought school buses. Who is also supporting Kaloki because Kaloki performed well in the role he was given as the chairman for KMTC.
Yes.
I want to differ with him. Matters to do with facts. We want to be factual.
Yes.
Not to be ruthlessly focused on being sycophants. One, Musimba is the current member of parliament for Kibwezi West, and he has done so much in my own constituency. One, we have balls. People can benchmark in MAKUENI, in Kibwezi West constituency. We have several boreholes. People are doing agriculture from their local homes.
No.
People are planting sukuma wiki and are selling. For instance, in Makindu, people are selling sukuma wiki from the irrigation of these boreholes. That is a self-sustainable development.
No.
Every public primary school in the whole Kibwezi West constituency with 149 polling station has a greenhouse and a 10,000 tank liter.
Yes.
To sustain agriculture in the various public primary schools. That is a sustainable development project.
Okay.
Musimba has traveled in the whole world, but we are not basing our argument on the matters of travel. In fact, I've gone to so many countries than Kaloki, who Mutetezi is supporting. We have women circles in this constituency. Women circles, registered women circles in this constituency. In the first term as the member of parliament in Kibwezi West, Musimba brought these circles together. He funded them. As we speak, several circles in my own constituencies are financially stable, courtesy of Musimba. People are doing poultry farming. People are able to rear goats, cows, courtesy of Musimba. So I'm thinking if these developments can be taken to the whole county, we can have a self-sustainable development where people will not rely on handouts like Mtetezi.
Okay, thank you, Isaac Wambua.
Yes, and many more, I think we will have more time of engagement.
Okay,
that is just a few. That is just a few. I have 1,000.
Someone is saying, show us those nonsense you are calling ball by Musimba. Kimandi Katoa.
You know, Kimandi Katua. Kimandi Katua comes from Mwangeni.
You can mention by name.
Yes, I know Kimandi Katua. He's a real psychophant of Mutula. Yes. Can you hear me?
Kuna mtu anasema you can mention where the balls specific, which village.
Yes. Let me just mention. Kimandi, you hear me?
Yeah, continue. Kimandi is online.
Kimandi Katua comes from Masumba, specifically Mwangeni. I know him. He's a good friend of mine, and a ruthless, focused sycophant of one Mutula Kilonzo Jr.
Oh my God!
When you visit Mwangeni, East Logo Village.
Yes.
We have a ball there. Juzi amejenga nyumba na nyumba yenye amejenga hiyo matofali ametoa na mama ya Musimba. Ball ya Musimba ndio imetumika kutoa hiyo matofali amejenga nyumba nayo. Let him confirm.
Lakini kwa mtandao anasema Musimba hana balls.
Because he is a sycophant. You know sycophants will never think.
Admit facts.
No. Sycophants, I am telling you the truth. I am coming from Makindu Ward, a village called Mbondeni. We have a ball. We have a ball there. People can confirm. I have told you the fact that Katua, ask Katua where he comes from. He comes from Mwangeni, and we have a ball in Mwangeni. The fourth thing, just as I wound up, the fourth thing, when Musimba was elected the first time as the member of parliament, every student who had 400 and above marks from the primary schools, everyone benefited with 20,000 as a token of appreciation, and these people went to national schools.
Okay, Isaac Wambua, Patrick Mutua anauliza, how many balls are in operation? Don't even mention about the greenhouses. It is good to be wise sycophant, even need be. Anasema ni ngapi zina function?
In the I said that we should be factual and we should not lie to people. Yes, Patrick Mutua, if you come from Kibwezi West, I'm 100% sure you can confirm that bowels are working. Oh, I think it is only that we are at night. I can take a walk to my place and take a selfie to show you some of these beings on the ground. We have functional boreholes. Some of the people in the constituency have squandered these resources.
Okay,
What wengine wameiba.
Unanipata? Unanipata? Unaona ndio kidogo yake ya Isaac Wambua. Unanipata?
Yes.
Okay, Kiggs anasema about the balls, hii nayo I test hakuna. They are all white elephants. Nothing on ground.
No, we have balls. I told you the social media is full of people who can only lie. But let us be factual. We have balls in Kibwezi West. I don't know where you come from. You can also confirm from if you have friends in Kibwezi West, ask them.
I've been there as a journalist. I've covered stories there. I know a lot of things, but I cannot
and
you to discuss.
I know. Kindly, yes, don't take sides. Some of these people like Katua are just sycophants. They will not accept about what is happening. Let them also confirm that whether there are women circles which have been financed by Musimba. Katua is in Mount Kenya University. Katua is in Mount Kenya University. He has received bursaries, CDF bursaries, more than 4 times. I used to apply with him while I was a student leader in KCA University.
Okay.
Katua has benefited more than me in the Musimba administration, but because of sycophancy, is working so hard to fight the good work of this guy called Musimba. For a fact, as I wind up, I want to tell you the count of Makueni needs an administrator. This count needs a CEO. This count needs a performer. This count does not need a legislator.
Okay.
It doesn't need a politician.
Let's give another person a
chance. Yes, kidogo tu. Ningependa niulize Bwana Isaac. Pick one please. Unajua wakati tunaongea manifesto isikuwe ni opponents ati blah blah Kaloki, blah blah this and the sycophant. We need to sell our manifestos to the people.
Okay.
If we go that route ya kunyoreshana, tunajua Musimba akona kesi ambayo ni
amekupata vizuri, anasema I don't know who benefits from CDF bursary. Most need cases don't benefit. That is Dennis Mutoka. I think he's Dennis Mutoka. John anasema live wire. Okay. John Kavon anasema let people compare YC. Mutula Junior has done his work delightfully. Tried, but Mutula proves to be the best. The balls is saying, okay, naona kuna engineer Mutevu. Engineer Mutevu.
Yes, yeah.
Director nipatie engineer Mutevu kama unampata, namuona sijini network yako inakatika. Namuona yupo kwenye line.
Niko
hapa tuweze kuzungumza. Kama engineer Mutevu unampata, please. Nipatie
mimi nakupata vizuri kabisa.
Okay, as we continue, anasema Ones Kaloki, Dennis Mutoka, I don't know who benefits from the CDF company.
Moderator.
Engineer Mutevu. Unanipata vizuri?
Muted.
Engineer karibu, unanipata vizuri? Yes.
Mimi nakupata vizuri kabisa.
Karibu. Hebu niambie wewe unafikiria nani ndio anatosha kuwa governor Makueni?
Well, I think you are asking a rhetorical question. The governor is known by everybody.
Who is everybody? Who is everybody?
Everybody knows the next governor of Makueni is Mutula Kilonzo Jr. No.
There's no one called everybody. Tell us why Mutula Kilonzo Jr.
Your questions. Yes.
Tell us why Mutula Kilonzo Jr.
Well, number one, statistically speaking, we are living in the age of data.
Yes.
Kama wewe unaenda ground, naweza kukwambia bila shaka ground point of statistics. And remember, we are living in the information age where every detail of data matters. Now, Mutula, let's look at Mutula. Mutula is a young man, not too young like most of us, but working as a senator. He has proved beyond any questions that he is able to perform at any given portfolio, to perform perfectly well. Very organized office, by the way. Very nice way he's doing his things. Yes.
How is the office?
And also,
wait. Engineer, how is the office benefiting
the yes.
of MAKUENI? It's just not about being organized. How is it benefiting the people of MAKUENI?
Is everything as far as management is concerned. Your current team, then it means you can never score any goal. So that is why I say Mutula's office is very well organized, meaning if he becomes a governor, we will have a very organized county government. From the CECs going down to the nakatika. Sura
labda pengine kuna watu hapa wanakumezea.
Watu wamezea tu, lakini sura haionekani sana. Sura sitaki ionekane.
Okay,
tafadhali. Yes, nakupata.
Okay, engineer naona kidogo anipati, anasema mtetezi wale akutetea Kaloki. Ndiko hata allowance ya omonde. Nini simu Mutula Kilonzo Junior ni mwene Kaloki akunengie chaweka. Just becoming petty, that is so petty. Anyway, engineer, are you back? Engineer,
I'm actually getting you. I don't know why you're not getting me. Mi nakupata.
Okay, nakupata, endelea. Ulikuwa unazungumzia ofisi. What about the office?
Yes, I was talking about organization. If you are not organized from your office, then it means also, given the county government, you will not be organized. If your office is currently organized, and you remember a senator has a very minimal budget. So if he's able to organize that small budget and deliver, then I see no reason and I have no doubts that given a bigger portfolio, this guy will perform miracles, if nothing defined less than that.
Okay, any policies you know about Mutula Kilonzo kwa National Senate?
Any what?
Policy amepitisha kusaidia MAKUENI and kwa Senate kitaifa anafanyia pale.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I might not give you exact policies ABCD, but following what we see at the Senate, then this is the guy who is able to even speak for that person in Turkana, for that person in MAKUENI at the same time, very impartially. And that kind of impartiality is what we want to see in the county government.
Okay, thank you. That's Engineer Mutevu. You said the governor should and must be Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Okay, let's go to the comment section a bit, and I will be getting back to you guys. Kidogo tu tuangalie comments nasema na mageni, alafu I will get back to you. Okay, anasema Kavita Mutoa mtetezi. Okay, anasema Kid Text Kicks anasema kwa nini engineer ameficha picha? Okay, hiyo ni yake. Musimba, our governor, this is from James Mutua Munove. Dennis Mutoka, MK has just been able to sponsor several needy students all over the county in their secondary education. Leadership is all about touching lives, and Mutula is doing what that bila makasiriko. Okay, that is Dennis Mutoka. Michael Mwema anasema Professor Kaloki is the best administrator. Then Romeo Ndeveni anasema engineer, let us sura, we want to read your face as you address us. Okay, Martin Mutua, Martin Mutula, Leonard Musyoka anacheka tu. Thank you Leonard. Martin Mutula umesema Mutevu umelost. Mutula like kile kinamuongoza sana ni pride na kufikiria jina lake ni kubwa. I'm sorry to say that ukienda kwa Mutula, what you can give you is just a written light, okay, whatever it is. Mwendo wa kalenda sema if Mutula becomes the governor, kidogo imeenda hapo, nirudishie ya asilimia, tumeruka comment yake. Anasema Mwendo wa kalenda anasema kwamba if Mutula becomes the governor atapotea kama picha ya huyo engineer Cartel.
Okay. Niko kwa giza bwana. Ni vile ndio siwezi wakisha kamera.
Kama engineer Cartel. Leonard Musyoka. Kaiti is Mutula, that is Leonard Musyoka. And Kapita Mutula is and Kavi anasema bali inapotea.
Of course, Professor Kaloki. Professor Kaloki.
Hey.
Yes.
Kaloki.
Yes.
Why Kaloki?
You know, he has proved to be an administrator. Yes, because you know, money, all these KMTC is not a joke. Number two.
Yes.
Number two. You know, some of these candidates you have been told about, like Musimba, we know what happened at Chase Bank, my friend. We can't entrust him with MAKUENI County. Oh, yes. We cannot entrust Musimba with MAKUENI County. Yeah, because there are resources over there, taxpayers' money. They will disappear. Yeah, they will disappear. So it's either Kaloki or Kaloki or Kaloki.
Okay, thank you. Isaac, Isaac, unanisikia? Isaac, unanisikia? Okay, inaonekana Isaac kidogo anipati. Isaac, unanipata huko kwa screen?
Yes.
Isaac, go ahead kama unanipata tafadhali. Okay. Hello, nakupata, endelea tafadhali.
Asante. You know, in this debate, I think when you guys sat down and looked for us and you made calls for us to make contribution in this debate, I thought some of us will come here equipped with agendas and ideas on the best these candidates can do for MAKUENI. But yes. I'm surprised and extremely perturbed because some of us in this debate are only working on the negativities of other candidates. It is extremely sad.
When do ulianza?
It is no. Can you shut up,
my friend?
You know, my intellectual capacity is at optimum. I should not shout. You had your time. Kindly shut up.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, you know, Mtetezi is supporting Kaloki because Kaloki went to the US. I have been to Malaysia and I'm keeping quiet. So when I'm saying Musimba brought, when I'm saying Musimba brought circles together and financed them, so that they can move on with their agendas like poultry farming in Kibwezi West constituency. I'm talking something that is practical and is working in Kibwezi West constituency. When I'm saying about boreholes, we have good boreholes in the constituency, but we have some which malicious people came and destroyed the solars. Some, just a few. But we can move and see projects like boreholes which are working. Okay. People are doing farming in Kibwezi West using boreholes. Some of these boreholes have been squandered by some other politicians who thinks that politics is everything in life. We should look at the interest of the common citizens, not on our self-interest. Kaloki did well in KMTC, and I know to give a credit where it deserves. But he was doing what he knows best in that docket, because he was given a job to do. He was being paid. We cannot support Kaloki because of KMTC.
Point of information.
Moderator, kindly talk to Dan Mtetezi. You know, he is now behaving like a goon, and we are in an online platform where people are following. Yes, kindly tell him that he had his time to contribute, and he only told us that Kaloki went to the US.
That's not the only point he made.
Yes, the others is KMTC. So, on a different note, you know, when you see and analyze these candidates, this county needs an administrator. It doesn't need a legislator. MKJ is my very good friend. People know me as a good friend of MKJ, but he's doing a very good job in legislation oversight.
So you think he needs more time in legislation?
He should concentrate on legislation. People have been compensated on wildlife. People have been compensated on pipeline because of his job in legislation oversight. He did a good job in Solai Dam as a senator. When he tries to go for governor, that will not be a good move. Yeah, I'm learning to give a credit where it's up, as I had said. I believe if Musimba can be given an opportunity to lead this county, if he have dug boreholes in just one constituency as a member of parliament, tell me one member of parliament in the Ulu Kaband region who dug boreholes. One member of parliament, even if they tried, tell me one member. Tell me one member in the whole constituency who brought together border circles, women circles, and financed them so that they can start their own sustainable jobs like poultry farming. One member, none. So Musimba is extremely the best candidate for this
get to Dani. Okay, thank you. Let's get to Dani Mtetezi. Naona nawashwa sana tusikia anasema nini, and I'll get you back and then I
support. Yes.
Naona umewashwa sana bwana.
Unajua huyu mzee anaitwa Isaac. Isaac anataka kupersonalize issues badala kuleta policy. Tunajua huyu mheshimiwa Musimba is a good friend of mine. Lakini ukiangalia, he has been concentrating on Kibwezi West because his scope of work is just not more than Kibwezi West.
Lakini umekubali
balls ziko lakini hazina maji, zilidry kitambo na pump zikaibiwa na hiyo ikapotea. So hakuna kazi inafanyia watu wa Makueni. Secondly, balls are not sustainable. We need mega dams all over Makueni County. So given balls over dams, I'll go for dams. In Makueni, we have major rivers, but they flow all the way to ocean. We need a governor who is able to utilize the available resources or mobilize resources so that he can do dams all over Makueni County. Number 3, when he's talking about circles are, you know, watu ukienda kwa villages utapata boda guys wamejiorganize na masako. Utapata mtu kama Museo ametengeneza CBOs all over Makueni County. Wachi tunaambiwa ya Kibwezi West peke yake. Kibwezi ni area kidogo sana bwana. Isaac, can you wake up out of your slumberland bwana?
Okay, thank you. Thank you Dan.
Sijaongea maneno ya Kaloki kidogo tu. 1 minute. You know, given Kaloki, Mutula, and that guy by the name Musimba. You know, Kaloki, for number 1, he works with all the people. with all the leaders. You know, like now he has pillars all over the county. But Musimba is even not seen in his own home area. Anakuanga na
Dan. Someone is saying, Mtetezi unanipata? Okay, seems network ya Mtetezi kama imekatika. Okay, take away KMTC from Kaloki and his camp. He will have nothing to tell. Kaloki no isitwa. Wangendizo manondo. Nicholas Nzioka anasema, in education, Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is known for financing the education of many students, some of whom are currently working in his office. That is from Nicholas Nzioka. Okay, thank you, Nicholas Nzioka. Dennis, okay. Okay, with the other person here. Naona Dana amekatika. Nipatiwe mtu mwingine. Okay. On health matters, he has been able to lobby support to all health institution in Kilungu Mboni Sub-County Hospital. Nicholas Nzioka, asante sana. Okay, nipatie another comment kwa screen. Anasema, you guys need to be educated about the work of a senator. You acting as a sema ndethia. Mwezi uya wa senator. Dennis Muthoka anasema, take away KMTC from Kaloki and his camp, we will have nothing to talk about. Kaloki no isitwa. Okay. That's one comment from Dennis Muthoka. In case you want to speak, raise hand in comment section. After kutumia link, you can still have a contribution to make a submission on the same. Okay, mwingine anasema ni aka Dan akomemwa. Kana hiko kana ndani yako menuno iye. Okay. Bangu ndo kule Senator Mukunu aendie ba. Atoja kusikia Senator Mukunu. Mukunu, when you are around, we really need you. Hapa tusikie unasema namna gani. Okay, mwingine anasema ni nani hapa? Okay, anasema Senator is overworking. Thank you. Mwingine ni nani hapa? Let's get another comment here. Anasema, Kimanthi, you guys are forgetting that those projects you are telling us we are done using our money, not your candidates' money. Remember, projects are our rights. Kimanthi Katoa unasema kwamba hizo projects ambazo anatuambia Professor Kaloki did, alitumia pesa ya mwananchi, alikuwa kazi ya serikali. Anyone with Senator Mukula contact, call mwambie jamani, we are waiting for his presentation. Nimemtafuta hapa simpati, please. Senator Mutula Mugunu not Mutula, Senator Ngula Mwene Kivila, tafadhali, we need you. Ngula, we need you on this talk. Nicholas Nzioka, through his intervention, Safaricom Foundation has funded projects in Kako Special School and Unoa Primary. That's Nicholas Nzioka from Senator Mutula Kilonzo office. Anasema through kwa lobby ya Senator Mutula Kilonzo ni kwamba a lot has been done. Okay, na maana Engineer Mutevu amerudi. Engineer, kama unanipata vizuri, we can kick the conversation from there. Engineer, unanipata?
Nakupata kabisa.
Okay, before utoke, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that you cannot just sit back and assume Senator Mutula has been doing all that he's doing. And start claiming that he's just a legislator. The kind of work he's doing is more of administrative than even legislation. So what we are seeing Mutula do, a cup clean. If you get a dirty cup, and I want to believe that is what the Senate could be, and you give a master, a person who is passionate about doing his work, then they will do that work perfectly well. And that is what Mutula is doing. Is doing marvelously at the Senate. And now I want to tell you candidly, forget these people who are making this debate a shouting match. This debate is very sober, and I want to tell Mutetezi.
Yes. Okay, engineer kidogo unapotea, sijui kama unanipata. Okay, from engineer kabla ya potea anasema the debate is very sober. Sisi hapa moderator, mimi siungi mkono inside. We're just discussing matters the way they are in Makueni County. From the conversation so far, you can tell it's all about three horse race, being Senator Mutula Kilonzo, being Professor Kaloki, and Patrick Musimba. Though we have other countries that includes Professor Mutisya from Kaiti, and also Lloyd Masika said he is back, including vying for the seat. And also don't forget about Rose Museo is also back. Anyone appearing for Rose Museo, you can still contact us on the comment section, and we'll make sure you give your submission of the same on what we are talking about, your contribution of the same on the matter we are discussing this evening. It's all about sober debate. We are not taking any sides. It's all about what do you think? Who is the best candidate for MAKUENI come 2022? We're talking about the governor seat. Who is the best candidate? And from the conversation, you can tell so far it is about three horse race: Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Professor Kaloki, and Patrick Musimba. Even though we have 6 candidates so far. Dan, I can see, engineer, you're back. Are you getting me? Engineer, unanipata vizuri?
Nakupata vizuri kabisa.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I was saying that looking at the track record for Mutula and judging him by the kind of work he was assigned to do and what he has done, I want to believe that Mutula candidly understands the county well. And what actually Dan was talking about should be done, that is already in the manifesto of Mutula. We know MAKUENI needs water. We know we need electricity. We know we need to kill hunger from this our county. So this is something that has been analyzed, that has been understood per region, and what remains now is just the execution. And there is nobody who will execute it better than Mutula, my take.
Okay, thank you, engineer. I can see Isaac, you are waiting. And my director, Nipatia Isaac, to reply. Isaac?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you. As I had said earlier, and
Yes.
I will repeat it again. You know, when you guys sat down and decided to bring us on board, I thought we should be factual. There is some. I have a pen and a notebook. I'm noting down some of these contributions.
Yes.
Dan Mtetezi said that Musimba is liable of Chase Bank, and when
Yes.
taken to court, I am 100% sure he can prove nothing. So that is one of the campaign manifesto for Team Kaloki. You can imagine the world we are heading.
Propaganda.
Yes, you cannot say in a public platform like this that someone is liable for the collapse of a bank, which is a matter in the court of law, which is an allegation, and you have no proof. So I think we should just sell our agendas for our candidates without talking on the negativities of our opponents. Exactly. I'm happy because everyone is applauding the good work of Mutula Kilonzo Jr. in the Senate. And I want to tell people that there's a difference between Senate and the county CEO. This county needs self-sustainable developments.
Yes.
We need to fund our mothers back at the villages. We need to fund the youth. Youth do not need handouts so that they can support other people. Youth should be brought together. They should be funded. They should be given an ideal time to brainstorm on the best ideas they can run in their respective constituencies. So when Mtetezi is saying that Musimba is only concentrating in Kibwezi West, let me just remind him that Musimba was elected to represent Kibwezi West. He is not yet the governor for MAKUENI County. I think when we are doing campaigns for gubernatorial seat, when we will start our campaigns, we will do some landmarks in the whole county. I think we will do some of these things which are happening in MAKUENI County. I will organize on how we will take a ball to Boni, where Mtetezi comes from, so that he can see what we are talking about. We are talking about facts. So matters to do with administration, it doesn't mean where if someone is appearing on the ground or not appearing. when Mtetezi says that Musimba is not appearing in Kibwezi West and he does not come from Kibwezi West, how does he know that? I'm a member of Kibwezi West. We have been going to functions, to Arambes, to church functions with my member of parliament. We don't take photos so that we can share in the social media, like when Kaloki visits him in this village. So how does appearing to the local villages every now and then make you a successful leader? We should work on what can help our people. People have gone to the universities. I graduated last year, Bachelor of Commerce, Finance option, and CPA. We should look for these graduates and give them internships.
Okay, Isaac, I want to kick the conversation to the next level, where we have seen parties determine sometimes who becomes the governor. Party loyalty.
Yes, yes.
Now let's start with you. Do you think this time in MAKUENI, party will determine who will be the governor, or it will be a people's choice?
One thing, Musimba is a member of Wiper Party. And I think we are strategizing ourselves. If it comes to going for the nomination, we will go and the people will decide. But party loyalty or matters to do with party affiliation will not determine who will be the next governor for MAKUENI. We can even decide to go independent. Musimba is on a second term as a member of parliament in Kibwezi West constituency. He has trumped over Wiper candidate twice. So party loyalty or party affiliation is even people themselves should be intelligent enough. They should look on a leader, not on the person the other leaders want to impose to. Because if someone is coming on party loyalty, then it means he or she will be serving the interest of those party leaders. We need someone who is a leader, not a politician. We need someone who has the best agendas for our people. We need someone who is not being imposed. We don't need a project. We don't need a project.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. And let me get another person on the same issue, and then I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mheshimiwa Kagwi namuona kwa director, anaweza nipatia Kagwi namuona pale. And we have shifted the conversation to party loyalty and a party affiliation. Who do you think party will play a very big role in MAKUENI in the making of the next governor? We have seen party waves, where people just come in from nowhere because maybe it was in this party, maybe it was the candidate with this party, and this party was a strong candidate in this area. Do you think party loyalty and party affiliation will make a difference in MAKUENI? You remember what happened in Musimba? The big party in Okambani, Wiper, never made it. UDA came closely second, and an independent candidate won in Musimba. But we're not basing the argument on that. We're basing the argument on party loyalty and party affiliation. Do you think parties will play a very big role in making the next governor in MAKUENI County? Okay. Anyone appearing for Professor Mutisya bado hajakuja? We still need someone from Museo. There is still someone for Lloyd Masika. They are still in the race. But from the conversation, you can tell it is a 3-horse race. That is Patrick Musimba and Professor Kaloki and Mutula Kilonzo Jr. It is about Mboni versus Kibwezi. I don't know what you think about party affiliation. Do you think the party will determine the next governor? Okay, nilikuwa nimemwona, nipatie moja hapa, napatie Isaac amezungumzia hiyo. Engineer Mutevu, please.
Yes, niko fiti. Now you can see my face, yeah? Yes, nimekaa kwa giza, nimejimulika na torch. Now, what I can say about the party politics is that in these coming elections, it will be the least factor as far as the governor's seat is concerned, especially here in MAKUENI. We have seen what is happening to most of these parties, selling tickets to the highest bidder. We've even seen people being shortchanged in the last minute. supporting my candidate is that with or without the party candidates, ticket, we are ready to win this position, and we have no doubts about it that we will still win that position, because it is the person we are supporting who has proved that is able to handle this job. I don't want to poke hole in the other candidates. There are those people who think maybe getting the party candidate is what will guarantee them of maybe the winning in the seat. But I want to tell you, the game has changed totally, and people now are able to reason, and people are able to see where we are coming from and where we are going. Looking at the previous elections, 2017, and looking at 2022, you can use your own intelligence to draw parallels between the party politics and the development agenda. You realize most of the undeveloped areas are the ones which put party politics ahead of the personalities when it comes to the elections. But said, people are now able to see that Mutula can do this, Kaloki can do this, Musimba, given a chance, will steal the whole county, and we know these things. So I want to believe. Let everybody fend for themselves. Let everybody actually sell their brand, and we meet at the ballot, with or without the party. We are winning this.
The best candidate will win. Okay, thank you, Engineer Mutevu. That's your take on the party. Let's have a few comments, and we come to Dan Mutetezi. Naona anawashwa sana. Dan, I'm coming to you. Just give me a few seconds. We go through this comment section, and we come back to you. Martin Mutu anasema katoa take from May 2022. Okay, naona ina comment yako inapotea jamani. Musimba next governor. I know some people here, they have their personal interest from their bosses like Katoa and engineer. Okay, anasema kula kwa Kaloki, kura kwa MK. Okay, you guys have Kikamba. Party factor. People will vote in the best candidate, not the parties he or she is in. John Kavo. It's all about the best candidate. And who do you think is the best candidate for MAKUENI so far? Kimandi Katoa anasema, Martin, get your facts right. Seems you don't know who is Katoa. Okay, Kimandi Katoa, that's your take. Okay, Mother Muto anasema Katoa, take from me 2022, Musimba next governor. And I know some people here, they have their own personal interest from their bosses like Katoa and engineer. All right, that's your take, Martin Mutoa. Okay, next comment in Nianani. Okay, anasema ni Musimba bank case is red flag to the people of MAKUENI. We can risk voting for, okay, kama alimaliza bank account. We don't know that, no proof yet. So that's matter in the court. You know what the law says about that. Let's keep off about the issues like those. John again, the main challenger in county government is corruption. The main challenge in county government is corruption through projects and contract awarding. Mutula will finish this, no doubt. That is John Kavo. Thank you. Julie Kandushu nasema, we have seen MKJ working very well and becoming a super senator. The same applies when he becomes the governor. Okay, thank you so much, Julie Kandush. Let's get the next one. Isaac Wambua, thumbs up. Very consistent. Andrew Kimomo, thank you very much for your comment. Let me get 2-3 comments and then go back to Dan Mutetezi. Kaloki was number 3 from the last in CDF management in 2002. What can he do when he becomes a governor? That is John Kavo. Okay, another comment, different. Anton Kimato, Mutula can take us far. Mutula can take us far, and Mutula is the Kenya Obama. He should focus on moving from Senate to presidency at a later date. That is Mwendo Akaleli. Thank you so much, Mwendo Akaleli, for your comments. And anyone, keep the comments coming. Mother Mutula, I think Augustine is here for Professor Mutisya. Okay, let's get Augustine number. Augustine Kio, PA Professor Mutisya. MKJ will not only be MAKUENI governor, but to company Kingpin. That is Kimandi Katoa. Thank you so much for your comment. Let's give me Dan Mutetezi. Dan, unanipata vizuri? Dan?
Yes.
Unanipata vizuri? Dan?
Yes, nakupata.
What's your take on party affiliation?
You know, one thing in Makueni County, you can't just do away with party politics. Then we can't gauge a party popularism on just a by-election, which was conducted at Musumba, which is a region known for independent candidates, just like Musimba. Yeah. So you know, everybody was focused on that by-election. All leaders were just going to Musumba. So nikependa niseme hivi. Huyu John Kavo umemwona hapa akiongea maneno ya party. Seems that they are in panic mode. Yes, John Kavo is a staff to MKJ. He works in MKJ office, Mutula office.
Yes.
So the moment amesema ati si lazima mtu akue kwa chama.
Yes.
We know that parties are vehicles. Na kuna wamama kwa ground uwezi waambia kitu, wanajua chama ni Wiper.
Chama ni Wiper, ni umbrella.
Makueni wanajua chama ni Wiper. And now, you know, the most risky thing is that we don't know what will happen to our party leader, Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah, he may bring a wave depending on the coalition he is going to join. Either UDA or Jubilee or maybe ODM, or maybe he's going to go on his own as Oka. So whatever coalition Mheshimiwa Kalonzo will join may bring a force, may bring a wave. And now some of these wave fagilias watu sana. Huwezi jua atafagilia nani? So sisi kama Professor Kaloki team na Mheshimiwa Professor Kaloki is very determined to go with the Wiper ticket.
Yes.
So tunasema watu wa Mutula wawache kupanic. Tumeona wana panic, wanasema si lazima ati mtu akue kwa chama. No. Wao ndio wamekuwa kutuambia maneno ya Wiper party. You know, these guys are fearing nomination for Wiper. Professor Kaloki is very determined. He will go for that ticket. Wakimshinda sawa. So wakuje tukishindwa tutakubali. Na pia wao wakubali tukiwashinda watasupport sisi. Yeah, we want to hear them declaring publicly. Sio kusema ati parties asiezi ati determine elections za Makueni.
Yes.
Yo, kama Kibwezi West wamekuwa wakipigia independent candidates. Makueni ni kubwa. Kibwezi West is just about a third of Makueni. Even not a third. Yes. So watu wamezoea chama ni Wiper. So wajiandae wakuje tupambane kwa nomination ya Wiper. We are prepared with all the arsenals, the right way, the wrong way. Tuko tayari kupata hiyo ticket ya Wiper.
Hey, thank you Dan Mutetezi. Okay, naona Isaac
let me just take 1 minute to remind one Dan Mutetezi, who is a perennial propagandist, that Governor Obando, the Migori governor, in his first term, he was not on an ODM ticket, and that is Nyanza region. And he became the governor. You know, I said we should not be sycophants. Mutetezi is saying they are prepared on all means, whether bad or good, to get the ticket. So it means there is a God they are worshipping so that they can get the ticket.
Yes.
And we know Kaloki is not even loyal to Wiper party. He was vying under ODM, under Jubilee last election. And we know he's even the one who invited them at Kambu.
Okay.
So this matters to do with party affiliation is nonsense. We should look on who is the best to deliver for the people of Makueni. Who is the best to offer job opportunities? Who is the best to unite the youths? Even if these youths will be given tournaments after every three months, so that they can do away with things like mogoka ni mingi sana, drug abuse. Yeah, so we should not be chest thumping on who will get which ticket. I can tell you for free, if they bring all this confusion, we are going to go independent and we can win. We will win. You will find Mtetezi singing Musimba. I tell you. Yes, because people do not have an agenda. I have seen Katua also talking about a red flag Chase Bank case. I know 100% the information I have about Chase Bank. No one can attest here what happened at Chase Bank. The court will do justice. So people should not be just thinking that Musimba has a case on Chase Bank. What did he do? That is an allegation. Who has evidence that he defrauded Chase Bank? None. So people are just working on, there is a case, there is this, Musimba is not seen. Musimba is not seen, but we have balls, greenhouses, circles are united. People are getting bursaries 100%. People, circles have been united and they have been given money. Border circles have been given money. They are running their circles with good money. We have poultry farming and the goat farming in Kibwezi West, courtesy of Musimba. All schools in the entire Kibwezi West, there is no school in this constituency which does not have at least 3 or 4 classes, courtesy of CDF funds. That means
so you believe it's all about the candidate, not the party.
It is not about the party. We should wake up from that mentality. That is stupidity. It is heinous. It is undemocratic. It is unfair. Musimba has constructed Kibwezi West Technical Training College opposite KMTC, Makindu campus. People have gone there. People are learning about welding. People are learning about carpentry. And people are being given funds to run their own self-employment jobs. Others are looking for wiper tickets so that they can be governors. So who is who?
Okay, thank you so much, Isaac. Isaac believes it's all about the candidate, qualities and quantities, not about the party. But we cannot rule out about the strength of Wiper Party. It has been there in Okambani. It has been the biggest party, though it has been shown dust in some of the past by-election, which also shows anyone can win without party affiliation. Okay, let's go to the comment section a bit, and I can see Engineer Mutevu is back. Engineer Mutevu,
I can hear you. I'm hearing you.
What's your take on party affiliation?
I've already made my comment that party affiliations will not be a factor in the next formation of county governments. And I say this because we have seen these people given power, what they are able to do and what they are not able to do. And I say this because if we look at the 3 candidates in question, we can tell who has been able to shine and who has not. We cannot judge somebody's performance by just mere infrastructural constructions and assume that if you make a few buildings here and there and create a lot of propaganda against your competitors, then that makes you a leader. Actually, trading in propaganda is already a key element and a key sign of a weak leader. A strong leader will never create propaganda against their opponents. Actually, they would focus more on their strengths, and that is what we are doing at the Mutula camp. That we know what ails our county government, and with or without the party, it is a game shot. Now, let me remind Mtetezi that the Wiper Party was founded by three known men who I'll not mention their names. And out of that, I can tell you one thing for sure, that MKJ is not moving out of Wiper Party anytime soon. If you thought he's going anywhere, please direct your prayers elsewhere. This is our domicile party. This is the most popular party in Makueni County, courtesy of the same Mutula. I can tell you candidly or freely that if today Mutula left Wiper Party in Makueni, it will lose its value. So some of these people who think maybe being Wiper Party members will make them governors need to be reminded that if Mutula left, they'll be left holding a shell. And that is exactly why they need to focus on their candidature and why they need to focus on what really are they intending to deliver to the county government, to the county of Makueni. Looking at also Makueni as a county, I want to feel that there are people who are being fronted by the status quo. And the phobia of the senator is real. That there are people who have done mega scandals and are holding to a lot of corrupt deals in the county government. With Mutula, who doesn't entertain corruption, whether he's on whatever party or not, he will not entertain that. And I wish and I hope during his tenure, I'll actually be the anti-corruption watchdog, because I also don't entertain corruption. So you'd expect such kind of people will look for the softest candidate, the softest landing, and try to support them so that he can protect their thuggery. The party may go on. Now, this one is coming to an end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's move from party affiliation to the third topic, and our third take for tonight is we talk about the Makueni race, where it's all about a 3-horse race, though it is about 6 who are in the race for Makueni. Top seat, that's the governor seat. And few comments, then I introduce the other section. And number one from the comment section, I can see from Felicitas Mutune. Felicitas Mutune is saying Mutula Kilonzo Jr. all the way, he has delivered as a senator, and he is the best governor that Makueni County will ever have. He puts the interests of the residents of Makueni first. Nicholas unasema namna gani? Nicholas Ngilo unasema party loyalty and affiliation has since suffered a blow since the promulgation of the 2010 constitution. The major factor to consider nowadays is independent. Okay, thank you so much for your comment. Kimanthi unasema we need to educate your people, otherwise tutaibiwa kila kitu. Song ya Kibo. Martin Mutoa unasema namna gani? Unasema Katoa, I think we are here to give views, sio kujuana. We need good governor, not about kujuana ni baadaye. Okay, some of the many comments coming through the comment section this evening and tonight as we discuss who is the next Makueni governor. Before that, they have also said politics is all about money in many cases. And I want to check on link for joining talk is on comment section. You can join through the comment section. There's a link there. If you want to join the conversation or that topic, you can still join through the link. It is on the comment section from TVL News. So just check there and you get the link and you join as we continue. We are talking about money. They say politics goes hand in hand with money. It is we are finishing. Politics goes hand in hand with money. What's your take on that? From the 6 candidates, because money plays a very big role when it comes to politics. Okay? Isaac Komboa.
Yes.
Politics and money
so
go
much.
hand to hand.
Yes, man cannot give you power, but
Yes.
money is a facilitator. Money facilitates you to get power. So having money should be used just for selling the agendas, not for bribing party leaders to give you party tickets. So money is a factor because as a governor, like for instance, Makueni has 6 constituencies. So when vying for governor, you need to have good money so that you can commute the entire county. You can sell your agendas in every village, every people, every location. People should know you. So money is key, but not for bribing people, for selling your agenda, for letting your manifesto to be known to the electorates. So I think it is a factor. You cannot just say that you will campaign from Mutitwande all the way to Malili, and you don't have your own personal, maybe helicopters. You don't have good cars. You don't have good PA system. So naona pesa ni mzuri, lakini we should use it just for campaign. You know, people are focused on bribing. People are focused on working so hard on corruption agendas to get them to interfere with the nominations so that they can get the tickets. But I just want to enlighten everyone. I just want to make this an honest opinion that we should not look at who is being fronted by which party. We should look on who has the best agendas for our people. At the same time, we should weigh these people and see, are these agendas doable? You know, some of these people will promise us heaven, and they cannot take us even to hell. So we should just check on, are these things imaginable?
Okay.
I think I think
So from the 6
I'm just
candidates, you think all of them they can marshal that big campaign?
yes, but most of them will support Musimba, even MKJ. These people are
Okay,
coming
thank you,
home.
Isaac. You cannot go without mentioning Musimba. Anyway, it's all about politics. Bring me Dan Mutetezi, namwona sijui kama yuko ama ametoka. Okay. Ama ile ambayo yuko pale. But let me get few comments here. Nicholas Nzioka. Can see Nicholas Nzioka. Yeah, let's have Nicholas Nzioka. Bring Nicholas Nzioka. I think it's from the office of the senator. Yeah. Nicholas umepotea tena. Okay.
Okay, I read.
Dan is back.
Dan is back. Yes.
Mbesa.
You kwamba ndavyo moderator you show ino nengino no metu nengere lati boy you Nicholas Yoga ni PA wa senator mwemweto we kwekata shoni. Okay, number 1 before tulikembesa ne engineer Mutevu omuntu kwa uda ile na DP Ruto na yu ramona bali wakilisha Mutula nembo ya Mutu mete kwa uda yatu wakikeu issue ya mbesa, money is a factor when it comes to campaign.
Yes.
Nundu yuta Makueni kana account commercial support ya account no gemba na facilitation
Yes.
No gemba na ngalu fuel na sindusia muthembosu na kula wathi wethi ondo no wailot yo woche ona gemando manengo mbesa ndo yange ona andu kama na angia mutha muimano ile mo yoche.
So do you think you are commercial?
Professor Kaloki is a being a resource mobilizer. Yes, Professor Kaloki being a resource mobilizer. Number 1, he has people who are backing him up. Hata tegemea pesa yake already itakuwa na several millions za kuitisha hii kiti. Yeah, he's backed up. Kila mtu amekimbia kwa professor cause amejua ni yeye governor. Anataka kumpea pesa ya campaign.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, kuna mtu mwingine hata sasa ukimuita haezi itisha hata milioni 1 kesho apewe. Cause he has empowered nobody.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
That is Asharudi. Nicholas, kutoka vipi? Zioka unanipata
Museo.
vizuri? Wewe Museo?
Kabisa.
Wana wasmaili Museo mundo.
Yebyo.
Wati kivyundo
Nondo
lagi
to Mutula.
nimbe sana.
Yue.
Mm.
Dubetikile nengano some overview ya achievements za Senator Mutula.
Okay, go ahead please.
You nena from a very informed position.
Yes.
Nindi the Kubana Senator this is the 8th year now in a row.
No. Mhm.
Kilo chambe. Ni wana comment ya kwa yolo kisomo.
Yes.
About Senator Mutula.
Mhm.
Nina siana it less 40 ila si on permanent scholarship.
Yes.
Ya Senator Mutula Kilonzo Junior in high school.
Mhm.
Na ila si na partial scholarship si college na high school. Trust me, they are in hundreds, if not thousands.
Yes.
Tu Kengewaya Health. The other day, nimwoni ya Safaricom Foundation, nondo wa kwezilobisi witu wa nungune. Mayete equipment worth more than 1.5 million.
Yes.
Kelongo Sub-County Hospital. The same thing happened in Mboni Sub-County Hospital. A few weeks ago, nondo wa protect health workers sito ya MAKUENI County. Tunengania masks ya usia the frontline workers. Katika Sub-County Hospital sionde si 10 ya mwezi ya MAKUENI. Issue the PWDs, which is very in the heart of this man called Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Nondo wa intervention yake, Safaricom Foundation, maakia siana siaka kwa special school, ila sile na siya equipona desks. Those are facts which are known, they are not debatable. The other day, ninye na atumiwe, unowa primary ila iwa wote, nga officiate handover on his behalf. They are dormitory, world class. They are siana, ila special. Youth, ni ndono kunenga statistics ya ando makwatete wea nondo wa recommendation ya senator. No inye nithi uka account ya MAKUENI nondo ikona account ya MAKUENI ndetsi na timu yitu ya ofisi to inenga timu cia ila mevela uniform ya udauka mevela and so many things. Itu a launch a tournament ila eva wote ya inene na nondo wa COVID-19 protocols kwa device wani ni the security apparatus na health personnel tuambe kuungamia ile good role it all over the county. Aya Kengewaya, for example, na munenga siana hii some the when senator ito unena nindo no munenga tangible example ya siana hii some the senator kuma from 1 na kana kaunundu wa value addition ke thukuma office ni wa senator ni munenga examples mukenda verify. Aya Bekindo very key among all these things and among all these leaders mekwete kibela geja governor kila ndo mama kwani mailo sisya chambe ikindu kita integrity ando amungu mwema weta ba mena very serious charges me face in court imwe ita abuse of office inge ita conflict of interest ange mazembe mbeza bengi. We cannot entrust the county of MAKUENI to those kind of characters. And when the right time comes, MAKUENI, kila kimbe wandwa. Something else. When it comes to Senator Ekale, Senate, no Museo legislation. You cannot be voted the best senator in a row every year. Kumelana ambia 2014. Bako mundo ora it was the best. Na mwenye ndai graduate to another level. We also want to put him in another challenge. Negenda to get the best governor. Nanye unumuona ta senator aka ta governor ukite. Nye ni musia as a future president of this Republic of Kenya. For this and others. Noru na likile debate yokate. Nienda kuya our competitors. Eka mweme kwa jamena 500 million ya utumia mauze kivela ki. Ivye tuinangai na tuina mwenendi wa MAKUENI.
Okay, thank you Nicholas.
And we are prepared. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Nona Isaac okay leko kana unengea Isaac mwana tuimi no kile Isaac mwana wako.
Niibone kuelezo ngema kulio.
Okay. Isaac go ahead.
Yes, one thing nasie kana ukona nzu siugite sikwetele siugite kukua no ibo ya ngai wilie ndibau siuko ikakuwa na ngai waku ko uboya ngai usembete. So money is a factor. Ko Nicholas yego ya kana mena ngai na ndisina cha ugenge money me yombanye me the numbers
yombanye ome me the ano
well jamana chageli yes chageli the word resource mobilizer. I think
come out clear.
Yes, Dan Mtetezi is misusing the word resource mobilizer. Resource mobilization means you bring funds together so that you can empower the community, not for own personal gains. Mtetezi is saying that they have 500 million for campaigns. They should first invest 3/4 of this money to the people.
Yes.
That is what we call empowerment and the best definition for resource mobilization.
Okay. So
the second thing I can say is that Patrick Musimba, the current member of Parliament, Kibwezi West constituency, I think people are using only one campaign tool about Chase Bank. Even Nicholas himself, the personal assistant for Mutula Kilonzo Jr., is talking about Chase Bank. Paingo mundu ono mutu anakueleza what happened to Chase Bank and what is in court should remain in court. Atuyete ela court yetu tajia. Ela court yekanengane a positive feedback to kasiara. Cha mwiso nde minuke ila nasi ati Musimba no wakete dormitories. No wakete ukadhika nane primary school vena funded dormitory bauja CDF. Nuna nenganie mask na sanitizer mbinge pio in the entire constituency. Site branded anywhere. Andu menengane mask ma brand yete. Tunanenganie plain mask in the entire constituency. Na tunetie mapastors ndevi ndaya COVID ila kweko binganye mapastors twa facilitate maendeleo na kuna ivoyo sio makanisa ne maboye ndi tamanenga sanitizer mbingi na twakanenga mask. So we have done much. Na tunenga nende mevela na tuyone na sindu hizi.
Okay, before I get to Nicholas Mtetezi.
Nataka Nicholas atuambie number 1 kama wao ndio walituma engineer Mutevu pale kwa mkutano ya UDA, hiyo asisahau. Hiyo kwa number 1. Then secondly, nimesikia so much alabalos za watu wanasema stories za Kivasu must go. Nataka kuambia Mboni tuko sawa na Kivasu, na Kivasu ndio mheshimiwa tangu Yesu arudi. Asante sana.
Nicholas, you can respond. Yes, go ahead, please. Nicholas? Zioka nungwara neza? Unanipata vizuri? Nicholas, unanipata vizuri?
Niko kuwe lakini umeazio ngene meutlikanga. Moka me blood, the voice is blood. I can't
okay, me mana kulia story ya Chase Bank. How can you prove it? And then me mana nene respond about money.
Na Ningo wetangawaya issue ya Chase Bank. Issue ya Chase Bank is in public domain. It's not something I'm cooking. It was in the papers, it was in the news. Tinye na umana sio. Lisiendo see in every bola wondo si aja TV na wetu kesi ya radio no gazeti sibo. Kila issue yenge ya conflict of interest na abuse of office lisiendo ona wa go no si there. Tinye ngosebia. Now, when it comes to Newe Isaac na issue ya siendusia mana nenga na sanitizer branded nini, I want to tell him the MP, the member of the National Assembly, and ambassador sia CDF. Fortunately, if ofisi wa senator, tuina ofisi atatu Kibwezi West. Na ukagadua kutabia to be sincere. ndi muthukumi nguya onomwe wa Musimba ni mwesinyi. I don't know any of them.
Okay.
Unu mathukuma I don't know. And he can confirm to visit Mali, to visit Kibwezi, na to visit Makendo with very able officers. Senator Munenge any kit ni government. Most of those officers were now weta aiba kuma mvuko kwake ndo ni ndo rich mwenende. Yeah. And there I presence yake ni feel wa all over the county. Na ku account ya Magweni ndiba ndo ndezinyi. Kuma mutito ande ngina kwa Mutisya ngomali. Gidanga ligwege bakere na gitwi ndiba ndo ndezi. Na
Okay, no, Nicholas unakatika, unanipata kweli? Okay, Nicholas katika anasema Kimanthi Katua, Dan, you are being petty, adapt to your level of education. Okay, ni Dan Mtetezi anaambiwa hivyo. Tunaangalia comment section. Kimanthi Katua, thank you so much. Mwingine anasema ni nani hapa? Ni okay, anasema Kimanthi Katua, they now imwana isi na wendi wa mbesa. No, that's why they are moving from one country to another. Wambua tulimjua through MK, sasa juu ya tamaa ya pesa kwa Musimba. Next time utamsikia kwa Kaloki. Okay, naona Romeo Mulevini unasema namna gani? Unasema Dan Mtetezi, my senior, you mean you have prepared in right ways and bad ways. Kweli pasonge tu. Okay, hiyo ni comment yako na wengineo wengi. Naona let me have the one engineer Mutevu ndiye wako ulio unanipata Mutevu? Unanipata vizuri?
Nakupata vizuri. Unanipata? Yes. Let me answer this directly. That unlike Dan Mundetezi and his kind of young leaders or youths, because I'm not sure if they still have leadership in them, some of us are very independent, both in terms of mind and also finances. And we are able to go anywhere we feel like going without consulting anyone. And I want to tell Dan Mundetezi,
hello,
even without my presence. And these are the kind of abilities that most of these young people are seemingly lacking, because the moment they get a few coins, they run away. So Dan, I was not sent there by MKJ. I was called into that meeting and I honored the call. And I can tell you today, I've learned so much. Meeting and talking and sharing with the DP opened my eyes in different perspectives. I can say I really also didn't expect to learn so much within such a short span of time.
So don't learn much from the senator's office.
Kama uko na capacity, wewe unafikiri unajua na usipeleke.
Okay, naona napotea. Nicholas Nzioka, please. Sum up. Nipatie Nzioka hapo tafadhali. Naona Dana anapotea. Nicholas,
listening.
Umepotea.
Yes.
Yes, endelea Nicholas.
Ni asiati.
Yes.
Ninena from a point of information.
Yes.
Ni thukuma na Senator Mutula for the last 7 years. This is the 8th year. So ilangu utabia ni kinu don't verify, lakini don't udhiubisi ni kwitu uka confirm. Ni nina asia sindu yumungulia sia whether I can prove kanave issues ya Chase Bank nini. Those ones you can get them in the courts and they are in public domain. It's not debatable. Siendusia abuse of office, siendusia conflict of interest, onanizo maomo katika Google. You can get them there. Na ningi kila mtu anagwe msalaba wake. By the time mmeukilia siendui whether Makueni zongete sides kadhaa. These Makueni people are very wise. They know what they want, when they want, how, where. It's just a matter of time. And we are there. The man to beat is one called Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. for Governor Makueni. Onakana kasoma class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, KCP, our the max 450. Aye, ni kaenda form 1. Na kaenda form 1 just another school, kaenda those national schools. Yawaelewa?
Niele ilumo no.
Bas.
Thank you Nicholas. Naona na niyo kay karo mo na mga nato ibinu kila no masa ni masemba mo. As we sum up Wambua.
Nicholas Nsioka ni washa kana.
Wambua ki Dan Mutetesi is a confused guy. Here is looking for MCA pale kijana. Okay, Wambua, go ahead.
Sasa I can say this. Nicholas has said that there is staff onomu wa Musimba. It is not the role of Patrick Musimba to report to Nicholas Nsioka the number of staffs he have in Kibwezi West. There is a complete office at Makindu. Opposite Makindu Law Court, there is a complete office where even the member of parliament comes, Musimba himself. There is an office in Kiuntuani, a complete office where even Musimba himself comes there. And we have staff in those two offices whereby it is not a matter of branding things to give to the community. That is where the mask, the sanitizers have originated from. That is where the pastors have benefited from mask and sanitizers, wakapea washirika wao. So it is a matter of time. You know, these people are obsessed with popularity. Wanasema, oh, we are popular. This country does not need the most popular people. This country needs a leader, not a politician. Legislators should legislate. Let administrators do the best work in the counties. So just to answer Katua also, Katua, I said Katua is a perennial sycophant for one MKJ. He cannot purport to say, I was introduced to politics because I knew Mutula. I have been a student leader for 3 consecutive terms. Mutula did not support me. How did he introduce me to politics? None supported me. So I did my own campaigns in the universities. People trusted me. They voted me. And that is why I've been a leader. So no one introduced me to politics. Katwa is just obsessed with sycophants.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let us just naomba wakati campaign zitaanza, TVL, it is a good platform you have given us and you have given the people of Makueni. You should even bring the candidates themselves here, approach them. We shall see. We'll be
doing this every week, starting this week. Good. Next week we'll still be here doing the same show every week till election date.
Thank you.
So don't worry, this is just the beginning.
Asante.
Okay, thank you so much, Isaac and the rest. Let me give each and everyone a 1 minute final word, starting with you. Conclusion.
Thank you, first of all, for this platform. At least we have shared something. I just wish to tell the people of Makueni that the next governor will be voted by you people. So look on the manifesto of each and every person, weigh on the various candidates on who can perform, check on their track records, and vote for the best manifestos, the best agendas. I believe Dr. Patrick Musimba is the best candidate for this county. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Give me Nicholas Namona Kokoline for final word. Before Nicholas Namona, Engineer Mutebu. Engineer, 1 minute.
Yes, I also want to thank TVL for this chance. What you are doing will definitely shape our county and country at large. Let us be sober. Let us not just do politics of mudsludging one another. Let us avoid unnecessary dramas and propagandas. Let us also be open as a county to what is happening around us. Dan asked me why I had to meet Ruto, and I can tell you the next government of Kenya will definitely be from Ruto or Raila. Next week, Raila is coming. Let me see him meeting Raila and telling him what we want as a county of Makueni, because I did from my end at the Ruto end, so that when we get there, then as a county, we stand a chance of benefiting more from the national government. I also want to urge TVL to look into the mode of probably delivering this. This is a new application, and probably if we could find a more stable application that is easier to use by most of the people, I think it will be good to ensure that there is maximum participation. Otherwise, I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you for good sentiments. Give me Nicholas Nsioka and you're tukuje kwa Dan Mtetezi. Oh, Dan ndo amekuja.
Thanks TVL News for such a show. May God bless you. My special request to Makueni people, let us tap this brain of Professor Kaloki before ebindayadera nambobika. Brain is to me, the Makueni, no professor ni performer, professor ni administrator, professor ni manager. Na then dikulia my fellow youth, teko sembwa ni mbesa, tewa DPA batika semba mbesa ni, tewa nganye batika semba mbesa ni, netisi ngoya and what you support the chauni. Being an handler of Professor Philip Kaloki, siezi mahali kuna UDA na najua Professor Kaloki is chasing wiper ticket. So Engineer Mtepu, in future, just mind the art of your candidate. Asanteni sana, Mungu na wabariki.
Thank you so much. Nicholas?
Yes. Thank you so much for this opportunity. In the last couple of days and weeks, and spana we are one kumangana kumetandaoni nienda maoni kana kiuke add any value. It is of no use. Ni backward is actually barbaric. Na kikita mami na meti kikita umaka. Hivi siasa sia numa no train ngeji. Lakini neto rabia mwenendi what we have done for them, what we can do for them, and why Senator Mutula is the best candidate for the governor seat. Ya mweso ni ngukulia ala tui katika forum one after politics life. Let us remain as brothers. Nondo nobody knows wasungano wekalile ndi na ende mundu bodi ya kwa mugeku takali kwa kitosi.
Okay, thank you so much Nicholas Nsioka and the entire team. Ni twatonga mubeano ndo wako twethukisia na kwenda wewe pamwe na ito mthenya wa munde kibindi chambe cha TVL News tukatumia kikamba Kiswahili na Kisongo na ende ngula oka emosele pio yindi zia asia na none andai kwenda kakagome ona kwa kutukie ngula no mbigo ya munene zeneta ngula. Okay, so my comments and then we sum up today. It has been the first show for TVL News and it is all about Ukambani and our Kamba nation. We'll be tackling issue facing Kitui, Makueni, Machakos and other counties, but specifically our 3 counties in Kambaland. What is happening, what will be happening, and what is the future is what we'll be talking about in TVL News every Thursday starting 7 p.m. Kwa hivyo usikose. Massimo Ngeli asia anasema Isaac, your countries are located CDF when whose aim is to carry out the project you are claiming is milestone. Let's be guided by purpose and not self-interest. Nasema kila comments tukimalizia and we appreciate each and everyone. Nicholas Nsioka we saw you wish these guys use Kikamba ndio tuelewane. Isaac is confused from MKJ to Musimba. Next time utampata kwa Lloyd Masika. Naona ngulani wapi? Senator Ngula vipi?
Poa kabisa.
Mwanambai hapa TVL. Yes, ngukwata ni azabiu.
Asante sana, by the way na atinda ni very busy.
Ningonyewe na munene kabisa ane bando.
Na Musumbe and they know the 5th president.
Okay, where they are doing
actually pole sana nundu wa kwitha nasari wacio ni no.
Yes.
Lakini timwe na ninethukicia andu acu ninambio kulika kidogo lakini wethe ya nundu na kono ni kwatene lakini kindu kila ngwenda kwacia ninethukicie samo cia neno mbingi ni timu cionthe.
Yes.
Lakini wethe ya Nicholas ni ona mateke advantage ya kwacia wonu wo welo twika ki wonu welo twika ki kindu kila ngwenda au comment kinini ningukulia Nicholas zio kanundu Mutula ni wabingu yetu maobisi makueni count ani wekie nesa ingo wala oloka atika ngabana kana oloka utaka atika ndienda kwea lakini nundu ni wabingu yetu maobisi makueni count no siwaka make those maobisi lively okay ya maobisi ni masabu mwenende no so ubingwa maobisi makueni count no ile anduka step there ona no no ukakina obisi ukamandelelo achao Nicholas zioka utenge dombanje dibingine mbunge ya Senate lakini ona ndesuo no mo bizo siwa thwe aba ikiguo baitisho wathio bisini wa Senate okacho ukathio manda kundu matu utule matu thichone hapo iko shida na mundu sino kutwa no kwenda pika the next governor hapo iko shida kidogo bwana.
Ni sawa kako governor waguno
na nendo pia kindu kindi likite tene na likete na wewe no utilano ndo za pio sia kwa ni likite tene onetha ni yombese lakini likite
next week we make sure sa umutwambia nina kutiko
lakini make sure mwinde ba mwe partisan nundu ni mwendo pepa Nicholas nzioka atindia kunetekele muitu atu imbisi no wa senator wa thibu we waandika barua ona kabata kanini ko dunga kana kidini kyo waandika barua kudu sisi ando maitu likama to mekene others me I have no any single problem with senator. I have no issue na ndienda kebela chonga hapa na hata kidogo golia kule demo na yake nene kikamweso
ngula kino to kipinde kiloge ya kite partisan
na bawe ukiwe ni mbayo ndo serikali ula ukete wonde wa Kenya we bana uketukise kulje kule demo utana binga kibende ke eti kimbisi la amina news ya mu wele ani amina
niwe kitu vina kuya kini cho kipindi kila kite partisan ukamba muimana ndo
kite uchambe yeye neza kina wele andi jukwe uchambe yeye neza na wele andi ne todo follow everything because I was busy almost na wewe wa mudo kupito we are very busy.
Next week I'll give you time but who is your governor tukimaliza
otherwise I'm very happy nundu wa utwete kipindi cha muthembo sisi otwete muthe nonge kwitheta njadiliana pai mundu na magresa kana na makasedeko
wakati kumekula mendani wanga
hapo iko shawa na eni ndimina nenegwa samu
nunazongea who is your candidate wa governor Makueni
for the time being as the youth president Eastern and Central Africa I can't comment anything. Musika ozongea pe. Thank you sir. Thank you so
much. Okay, see the comments, guys. It has been amazing. So amazing having you since 7 p.m. till now. It's almost 10. It's 21:40. That is 9:40, and it has been amazing evening having you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wambua Kovunga Niasi, okay, Radio MK. Thank you so much. All of them as a comments. But I appreciate each and everyone for being there today. It has been the first show and so amazing. Massive comments here coming through. Next week on Thursday, starting 7 p.m., we'll be live here, just here on TVL News. Remember to follow our page on Facebook, TVL News, and also you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, TVL News. For all updates, we'll be focusing Makueni, Kitui, and Machakos every Thursday till the election day. My name is Mwanampaya, being your host. Thank you so much and have a good night. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.